For about a decade, scientists have had proof of real solutions for people that are struggling with obesity, type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, high cholesterol, and a bunch of other health problems related to insulin resistance. These solutions did not require any kind of medication. They also didn't require anybody to count calories or eliminate carbohydrates or even do exercise. The reason why nobody's talking about this is because none of the big drug companies could profit from it. What I'm about to show you is public information. You can look it up. You can see for yourself. It's true. I'm going to show you the proof, the research, and the application so that if you know somebody who is struggling with any of these problems, you can simply share this video with them and perhaps change or save their life. In 2013, at the University of Toronto, a doctor who you've never heard of took a bunch of type 2 diabetic patients into his clinic. Within 3 to 6 months, most of the patients with type 2 diabetes had completely reversed their disease, and they were off all of their medications. The entire project was documented in a book that you've also never heard of called the Diabetes Code. So how did you do it? Intermittent fasting. In the modern American diet, we're constantly eating or snacking. All of this snacking, especially when it's heavy in refined carbs, causes glucose spikes and crashes throughout the day. This results in elevated insulin throughout the day. And when insulin levels are elevated throughout the day over a long period of time, our cells become insulin resistant. So what Dr. Fung figured out, and what everybody should be talking about but nobody is that instead of eating these calories throughout the day, we need to fast and feed. Throughout human history, we've been fasting and feeding. Only in the last 50 years have we started eating all the time. When you're fasting, you're not starving, you're just switching fuel sources. You're burning fat for fuel. In order to do this, you have to keep insulin levels low, and so snacking is the enemy. When it's time to eat, you can still enjoy good food, but ideally, you want to avoid glucose and insulin spikes and avoid overeating. In 2011, at the University of Sydney, another study was done that nobody's ever heard about. Before we look at the Sydney study, let's look at this. I went to Google and I typed in fiber for weight loss and diabetes control. The first thing that comes up is the CDC, fiber, the carb that helps you manage diabetes. Fiber is part of a healthy diet and can provide a range of health benefits. It is especially important in preventing or managing diabetes. Health benefits of fiber: it helps control your blood sugar, it helps protect your heart, it helps maintain your digestive health, it prevents your body from taking in some fat and cholesterol, lowering your triglyceride and cholesterol levels. It helps you feel full and help with weight management. Now, back to the study at the University of Sydney. By simply consuming fiber prior to eating a regular meal full of carbohydrates, blood glucose levels went down as much as 20 to 28%. This is of critical importance to anybody struggling with these problems, because if you can lower your glucose and insulin levels, everything changes, right? So if we know intermittent fasting can help reverse obesity and type 2 diabetes, and we also know that fiber can, why not just combine the two? This protocol is working for lots and lots of people, both male and female, old and young. People are losing weight and getting off their meds. In this video, I show exactly how to apply the protocol to get results. And for people who want more information, I've got more information in my pinned videos on my page.